Now, I want to talk about something of the most important part of everybody's life, or the majority of the people's lives on Earth at the moment. Look around, and I don't need to go into details for the people that know that it's absolutely mad. The world's upside down, inside out, and it's just chaos by design. Now, for those who raise their eyebrows at what I've just said and instantly doubt what their mind has been programmed or told to think, now is the time to turn off. Go and tune into whatever soap opera or Netflix drama or series or films and go and enjoy yourself, because this is not for you yet. For the rest, this is about your will. Now, what is will? People know or have heard of it. People are willing to do things, and people push their will upon others. We all know about the general gist of what will is. And the reason we mostly know the generalization of what will actually is because it is never talked about, because the powers that be, that is the key to their power over you. Or, put it another way, their will decides what your will goes along with. Or again, to put it another way, they have power over you because they control, program, manipulate your will. Now, what will is your mind power to do things, and not only that, with the combination of a force or a desire force, if you like, the idea, what you want, thinking about things, that is desire. That is what you want. And desire force in combination with will, your will, what you want, your power, your mind power, that is what you get in reality. Now, people who are successful and are very popular or well liked, life and soul of the party, these people naturally have desire force and will power. If you like, they were lucky, they were born that way, or they have learnt to adapt to reality in that way. Some may be aware of it, and if they are, I might well add they are well on the way to mastering the occult arts, because that is one of the most important aspects of governing or controlling your own mind. So, with your will power and desire force, you can create things in your life. You can change your health. You can change your physical attributes. You can change your work program. You can do basically anything you need to do with those two things intact and fully in control by yourself. Now, to get to the point and to achieve what your desire force, power, thinking, daydreaming, what you want, what you desire, your desire force, and with your will, your mind power, the control of your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own forward planning and thinking. With that, as I've said, you can do many things. You are nearly unstoppable in what you want and what you receive and what you gain and what you understand and what you physically create within your reality and other people's reality. And that is where the catch is. That is why the powers that be, let's say, do not want you to know how powerful you are, because they have the will over you. They have the will and take away your desire force, because there is no need to try and do anything, because you know you will not, or probably not, be able to achieve it because of this, that, or the other. And all these obstacles and distractions and stresses within the world are put in place so that you never understand how you function and how you can create the world in which you live. Now, people may start to think, oh, I've heard this before. It's the law of attraction and all that stuff. Well, in a way, yes, but that is where all that come from. That come from real science, real understanding of the nature of how you work. But 99% of the law of attraction misses out key vital things within it, and one of those is it's always about getting stuff, getting cars, getting money, getting women, getting men, getting a better. It's all about physical attributes, and that is not balanced. To get the balance is not the easiest thing. And again, I may shed some viewers here, because if you are not willing to put in a bit of hard work to understand what you are, how you function, what your purpose is, what you are here for, and how everything works, and other people, if you are not willing to put in the time and patience to do those things, to understand how you work within this reality, then click the button, leave this video, and again go and do something easier, like scroll to the next video or find out some new truther videos, or what doom and gloom the online people are saying today. For the ones that do remain, this is where the work starts. And it's not hard, sweaty, painful work. It is work of the mind. And yes, some physical conditions must be adhered to understand what you are and where you come from. but it's about finding the balance within your life. Cutting out all the junk, all the things you let into your mind. It's about cutting all that out. Forget the TV. Forget scrolling through YouTube for hours on end every evening. Forget going out drinking and partying and taking your drugs or whatever you need to do. That's fine for a time. I've done that. Many people have done that. But it doesn't get you anywhere. It just delays the inevitable of what you really need to know. And most people in life never ever find that. They are born, go through life, tripping up here, tripping up there, doing some good things, doing some bad things, but never quite understanding what it's all for. Well, what it was all for is you. That is what you are here for. You are here on this planet at this time to evolve. It doesn't matter if your friend, your brother, your parents, your girlfriend, your wife or kids, if they go through it, it does not matter one bit. It's about you evolving. It's about you growing. It's about you expanding your consciousness so that you can understand yourself. And then you can rise above all the propaganda and all the mess and all the problems in the world will not matter, and they will just dissolve. Why? Because you will raise yourself above it, and it will still go on. It will all happen, but you will be above it, and it will just slip by underneath you. And you will be okay. And you will know what to do. And you will have all the answers on what you need to do, when and how. Because your mind will be clear. Your mind will be focused. You will have the attention to push aside, like wind in a wheat field, all the problems that you think you used to have. And to some, it might be a big deal, and you might need to go on some kind of quest, and that's fine. But for the majority, it's just understanding, and one day just saying them words to yourself, but not just saying them, understanding them, and they have been kind of pushed through your mind and into your vocal cords, and you will just say, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. And once you get it, the world will become a different place. So, how do you start? What do you need to do? What do you need to study? Where do I need to go? How do I find out this information? Well, all that is up to you. And I, which is you, yourself, will give you ideas and directions and little tidbits of the hows and wheres and wonders. And you can start out by getting out into nature, or finding nature in some way. If you live in the middle of a big city like London or Paris or wherever, it doesn't matter. Just quieten your mind down. Put earbuds in or earphones, nothing, no music, no distractions. Just close your mind off and look at pictures or videos of nature. Try and be there. Feel it. Go and find a park, a quiet area, and sit there. Read a book. Sit there and do nothing. Think. Contemplate. And what that will do, oh, this he's an airy fairy tree hugger. No, it's not that at all. Because if you have the patience, you'll start to understand that that is what you are. You are nature. You come from the animals, and we still are a kind of animal, a human animal. We have evolved, and we always have, and we always will. And that is why your will must be stopped by the people, the psychopaths that want to take over the whole damn world. You are nature. You have will power. You can use desire force to create your world. And if you get good enough at it, start to create and change other people around you. And what I've just said, you might start to understand that that is what is going on. Now, who's doing this? Is it the politicians, the big tech companies? Is it the billionaires? Well, possibly, but I think they're under their own spell, and they are doing what they think they should do with their different program, but it's still a program. They are not aware of, or many won't be aware of, what and how it works. Like I said at the start, some people are just born with that power, that will, that force, and others are put in place to be used to change the majority, the mass population's mind. Look at the influencers today, what they do, what direction they put people in. Now, do they know anything what I've just talked about? Well, let's just say 99% no. It's all for gain, some material gain, clicks, money, sex appeal, whatever it is, it's for personal material gain. So they are being used. This is why and how the world is. Your will has been taken away. Your will is your mind. Your mind has been taken away. majority of people want to walk the earth as no more than a meat suit? Or do you? Do I want to understand and discover what and how it works, how I work? And once you understand how I work yourself, then you will understand how other people work and how the world functions, and it will all start to make perfect sense. Your will is not your own. This is something that most people will not know, but it's right there for everybody to see, and this will prove just how numbed or dumbed down people are. The word government. Govern means, in any dictionary, control of, control over. Govern. Meant. What is meant? Well, meant comes from Latin, the Latin menti. And menti means mind. So the word government literally means control mind. Is it all starting to come together and make sense yet? Find yourself. Find your I.